gosh, I cannot believe that I am doing this, but I'm so excited. I am really excited because on this channel, I've shared a few things over the years, but I really want to share something that I have been really passionate about lately. Kind of lately, because I've been journaling for many, many years now, but I am picking up junk journaling because I feel like it is such an essential part of my journey. I'll explain as we go along, but I want to show you kind of what I have been putting together and share just a few lessons that I have been learning while junk journaling or understanding junk journaling and what it's really teaching me. And if you don't know me, hey guys, hey, welcome to the channel or welcome back to the channel. My name is XayLi Barclay and I am a camera confidence coach. So I've been on YouTube for many years, but on this channel, it's going to be a bit different. I am just really excited to take you guys behind the scenes. I've been feeling called to do this for such a long time, and I feel like now is the best time for me to jump into this kind of content with you guys. I've been feeling the pull to do so. And so for me, if I'm feeling that pull of doing something, I've learned over the years to honor the pull that I'm feeling, and I feel like God is pulling me in this direction. So I'm going to listen to him and just share. So I am going to be junk journaling. I started seeing so much awesome junk journaling content on TikTok, and I am an avid fan of journaling. PS, a little bit about me and some of what I'll be sharing on this channel is I do digital journaling a lot, but I feel like I want to start journaling physically again. Just letting you know there. So I'm going to explain this spread in a little bit, but I want to take you guys to the front page of this journal, which I have already done. So one of my goals this year, or at least for the rest of this year, is to journal physically. Right? I am great at digital journaling. I have years and years and years of, content. I'll take you guys through those journals someday and show you like how I journal on my iPad or on my computer or on my phone. I've been doing that for years, but I've just been feeling that pull to get back into physical journaling. And I kind of stopped planning and journaling physically because I just would never finish planners. So I have old planners that are physical planners that I can walk you through as well. But I have decided that I am not going to be that hard on myself anymore, and I'm going to do the thing. So I want to explain this to you. This is the front page of my current junk journal. This is new. I'm just starting it off, and I'll tell you about this page in a little bit. But this one, I felt the pull to create kind of what I'm feeling or seeing for my future, what I'm feeling or seeing currently. And I also am going to start documenting my past in these journals as well. So I just want to share that. That is why I feel like we have phones, and with our phones, all of our memories are stored in our phones. They're stored digitally. And I don't know about you, but for me, I've been feeling lately like maybe things that have happened never happened. And I feel like we don't go through our phones enough. And I do a great deal because, I have memories that pop up and stuff, but I want to start printing those memories out and, get them going in this way. Now, recently we went to Austin. A brand hosted us in Austin. And when I say us, I mean my husband and I. And one thing that I realized from that is we won a Insta-X camera. I should have had it here, but I don't. And I love using it, but it got me thinking like, ooh, I wish I had the pictures from that as well, because then I can show it to you guys. Haha, actually, I found the pictures that we took with that camera on that day. So I'm going to show you a few, and they're Polaroids. This was one. This did not come out that great. That is hilarious. But I think this was the first one that he took. This was such a cute photo, and we went out. We had so much fun in Austin. And so I was like, hey girl, hey, this one is so cute too. I'm like, hey girl, hey, we need to start doing this some more. And my first thought was to buy an album. But then I got the idea of doing it this way. So that trip kind of sparked all of this. And these are my camera confidence cards. Again, I'm a camera confidence coach. So obviously, I have affirmation cards and things like that that I use with my students and clients. I'll link these down below just in case you're interested. And I had all of these inside of the case that comes with your camera confidence cards, because these are my camera confidence cards. So I think I just stored them in here because I didn't have a place to store them at the time. Anyway, so yeah, the crazy thing is it just got me into that. So I ended up buying this photo printer, which I'm loving, from Kodak. It is so cute. And so I started using this because I feel like I'm able to just print out any picture from my phone onto this. And so that was really good for me. That meant I could have gotten into my phone and printed out old pictures or test pictures. I think I have a few in here as well. Let me see if I can get some of those out. And you know, there, you can do collage sized photos. Like, look at these. These are so cute. I had taken some pictures of flowers some time ago. This was a funny picture that I took on a new camera that we bought. And so I love that I can print out whatever I want with this printer, right? So that kind of got me into thinking like, hey, that is going to be so good for this junk journal. So I printed out one of my favorite pictures of myself. And listen, it's a crazy season in business right now. I've been in business for 10 years. And so I've been feeling such a shift happening. And I kind of want to embrace that shift and journal through it. So for me, I was able to pick out some really awesome quotes. Years ago, Marshawn Evans, if you don't know her, please look her up. I'll probably place more information about her and how you can grab this book down below. But she sent me some PR. She had launched a Believing Bigger journal. So she has a whole journal to go with this. But she just ended up also sending this prayer to share 100 pass along notes for Believing Bigger. I want to say this was probably 2020 or 2021. I don't know, somewhere around there. And when I decided I was going to start junk journaling, this is one of the things that popped up. I mean, I feel like God will send you little signs of things that will facilitate whatever journey you're on. And this was one of the things that popped up. And I was like, wow, I never thought to use this in that way. And it's just so good. So I started cutting it up and, what I'll go through it, and whatever feels like it's a pull for me, I kind of just cut it up and stick it. And so even with this book, it has, or this pad, it has different parts of it, right? So it has this main one, and it also has just a little blurb. And then she has ones that are from her specifically. And so for me, that's 3 sets of things that I can find and cut up. And I think that was just really so enticing for me. So in this season, I'm reminding myself, and I always remind my students and clients and the people that I work with that, hiding is not what you need to be doing. So I opened it up and I found this, and I thought that this was so beautiful. So there is nothing holy about hiding. You are magnificent. You are incredible. Oh, you have incredible gifts, and you are here to be a light that leads others to Christ. I think that's so beautiful. Now, it's so crazy. My husband and I tried out a new coffee shop recently, and this was it's an Asian inspired coffee shop, which we absolutely love. We've been going there more and more. And so I had a fortune cookie, and this was all after I started junk journaling. It's kind of crazy. But this one says, your diligence in working hard will set you apart from the rest. And I just thought that this was so beautiful because this is something that I live by. Literally, if you know me, I am a hard worker at whatever it is that I am doing. So this was really exciting for me to just see. And so I chose others that kind of reflected what I was feeling in that moment. This says, when God said, let there be light, he was giving you permission to shine. That is so powerful for me in this season. And the other one says, and God said, let there be light, and there was light, right? So these are actual Bible verses as well. So I just thought that this was an amazing place to kind of start. Of course, I have a little picture of my husband here. I have everything falling apart. But I just thought that this was an awesome little spread. I've been enjoying coffee and tea lately. Also, tea from my friend's brand. One of my really good friends, Vanessa Lau, she has a brand called Super Boba. And so we've been loving, P.S. I just thought about it. Like I have so many little handwritten notes that I've gotten over the years from people. And I just remembered this because I placed an order with her and she put the most beautiful handwritten note in my order. And I'm going to put that on a page somewhere because it is just so beautiful. But yeah, like I went to Hobby Lobby and I got little stickers and I'm just starting my journey. So I'm really excited about like what I can continue to create. Maybe I'll record me making the cover of this junk journal. I don't know if I'm going to do a cover, if I'm not going to do a cover. But I wanted to do a spread with you guys, but I feel like this video is kind of long already. But what I will do is start explaining to you like what I'm thinking about when I'm doing this spread. So one of the first things that I do want to speak about is just sourcing the junk from my junk journal. So I found this book that has been around, like laying around our house for a bit. It is from the Shade store because we got shades from them some time ago. And I never even opened the book. And then I opened it. And I'm just a lover of like interior, like just homes. And that book is like a thick brochure. And I'm so excited because I get to cut those up. And this paper is just really thick. It's just really good paper. So I'm really excited about that. Of course, it's like a magazine. And this is something else that I found inside of that brochure. And it was a woman. Obviously, I don't know her name and I cut up the page. But it was a whole page about her and her home. And so it said here, I'm into expansiveness, light, airiness, and I want the eye to be able to see through the space. I want to feel buoyed by the space. And that's how I be feeling about my home and my studio, even the studio that I'm in right now. I'm just a lover of light. But again, isn't it crazy how you will get signs? You know, it's kind of like light was something that was mentioned on this first page, and now we're on that second page, and oh my gosh. Okay, so it was just connecting for me. So I love this. I cut this up again from Marshawn's book. I cut up a few things there, and I am so excited to put these somewhere on this page. I don't know if I'm going to use all of them, but again, I'm a camera confidence coach. So of course I got a bunch of stickers that are cameras. I got these from Amazon. They're for water bottles. But the good thing about junk journaling, or the fun about it all, is that you can do whatever you want to do, right? I also just ordered some Hobonichi planners. I ordered 2 planners. I ordered one and then I realized my ADHD brain needs things to be separate. Maybe I'll do a separate video about that, but I ended up ordering another one to track my content and one to track just general business activities. But I'm really excited about that. This was a photo that we took with the Insta-X as well. I cut this out. This was from Hobby Lobby. I got like a bunch of paper from there, and so I cut a few things out. This was the packet that the paper came in. It's called Paper Studio. So fitting for where I am in my journey right now with all of the paper that I'm starting to accumulate or even like pay attention to. But this was another photo from that Shade Store brochure. And it just felt so good for me. Like my husband and I are thinking about moving abroad. And so this is also an ode to maybe what I want the next season to look like. Now, I was looking at a video on TikTok and one girl, I wish I knew her information. I cannot remember. I hate when that happens, but she mentioned like when you are starting to junk journal, like it's so cool to do spreads that are monochromatic, and that really stood out to me. So if you look at all of this, it's kind of like you know, the same colors or color palette, except for a few little things. And I'm that kind of girl. I love breaking the rules. So I'm really excited about breaking the rules. But also laying down a beautiful monochromatic theme. So that's something that I'm really excited about. And just finding little beautiful things that I can, add and amplify as I put this whole spread together. So I wanted to take you through just my thought process for this. And maybe in another video, I will record, a longer version, or I don't know. I don't know what this is turning into, guys. It's kind of like how I feel about my junk journal. I don't know what this is turning into, but I know it's going to be something beautiful. I know it's going to be a beautiful journey. So basically, this is just me introducing myself and introducing like where I see all of this going, or where I don't see it going. I don't know, but I'm really, really excited about this journey. I'm really, really excited about what it's going to turn into. And I want you to be a part of this with me. If this is something that you are interested in, please say hello down below. I would really appreciate that. Welcome to this YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.